No clear direction in markets today, with bulls and bears fighting for control. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. Here is your complete global indices roundup for June 19th. It is a split session across global markets. Traders are reacting to news that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Let us go region by region across the major global indices. Starting with the Americas session. S&P 500 is up plus 1.08%, trading at $7,500.58. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. NASDAQ 100 climbed plus 2.48% to $30,406. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Dow Jones is little changed, hovering near $51,565. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Starting with the Europe session. DAX is trading higher by plus 0.47%, at $25,027. Traders are reacting to news that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. FTSE 100 dipped minus 1.04% to $10,400. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 closes higher, NASDAQ climbs nearly 2% as chips fuel comeback from Fed sell-off. Live updates. Starting with the Asia session. Nikkei 225 is trading higher by plus 0.72%, at $69,902. The move in the dollar reflects reports that 90% silver half dollars, the 1964 secret most people miss. Most people don't realize that half dollars minted before 1965 contain 90% silver. At Money Metals, we sort thousands of Walking Liberty, Franklin, and Kennedy half dollars every year. If you're stacky, LinkedIn. Hang Seng dipped minus 0.74% to $24,312. The move follows reports that what the Glencore downgrade says about ASX iron ore majors, thebull.com.au. Kospi climbed plus 1.58% to $8,864.24. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Nifty 50 is trading higher by plus 0.75%, at $24,168. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. Sensex edged higher plus 0.78% to $77,410. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. ASX 200 is little changed, hovering near $8,911.10. The move follows reports that what the Glencore downgrade says about ASX iron ore majors, thebull.com.au. Now, a look at some of India's most active stocks in the news today. HDFC Bank ticked up plus 0.28% to 787.10 Indian rupees. The merger integration with HDFC Limited has created short-term balance sheet friction, but the long-term cross-sell opportunity in mortgages and insurance is exceptional. Retail loan book quality, particularly credit cards and personal loans, is the asset quality variable to track as the credit cycle matures. Infosys edged higher plus 1.23% to 1,157.70 Indian rupees. Operating margin trajectory toward the 19 to 21% target is back on track. The risk is North America financial services softness. Any new large deal announcement, particularly in European manufacturing, would be a meaningful catalyst given the diversification it signals. SBI is up plus 1.10%, trading at 1,026.50 Indian rupees. Return on equity improvement, now approaching 15%, is the re-rating story that has driven the stock higher. Government infrastructure capex lending is a low-risk, high-volume growth engine. Any NPA reversal or write-back announcement would be a positive. Now let us look at what is driving these moves at the macro level. Geopolitical risks remain elevated. Traders are reacting to news that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. This is keeping traders cautious and supporting flows into defensive assets. Investor sentiment is being shaped by S&P 500 closes higher, NASDAQ climbs nearly 2% as chips fuel comeback from Fed sell-off, live updates. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. Equity markets are responding to reports that stocks market today, Dow, S&P 500, NASDAQ rally amid Iran deal optimism as RE chip trade reignites, Yahoo Finance. And looking at how some of the biggest global names are trading today. Northrop Grumman plunged -5.21% to $521.50 in a significant session. The B-21 Raider production ramp is the centerpiece, a multi-decade revenue stream with limited competition. Space and missile defense segment growth reflects the elevated threat environment. Any program update would be market-moving. Samsung surged plus 4.62% to $362,500 in a significant session. The HBM supply competition with SK Hynix is the defining story. Samsung needs to close the yield gap to win hyperscaler HBM contracts. Consumer DRAM pricing is recovering as inventory normalizes. Watch for any NVIDIA or Google qualification update on Samsung HBM. Lockheed Martin made a dramatic move today, plunged -4.01% to $510.95. The missile systems segment is seeing exceptional demand from Ukraine aid programs and allied nation restocking. Any congressional defense budget update or large international defense deal would be a direct catalyst. Let us give you our near-term view on the NASDAQ 100. The near-term technical picture for NASDAQ 100 looks constructive. Watch the $31,622 level as the first meaningful resistance zone. A close above there on decent volume would be an encouraging sign for bulls. As always, this is analytical commentary, not financial advice. To summarize, 10 indices in the green, 3 in the red today. Risk-on conditions dominate the global equity landscape. Here is what we will be watching closely in the days ahead. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. Thousands of investors rely on our daily briefings to cut through the noise. If you are finding value here, please like this video and subscribe. It directly helps us keep producing this content every day. Leave a comment with your market view. We feature the sharpest takes in future videos. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe, and we will see you in the next one. That is your global indices roundup from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe for daily updates across every major market.